How do I kick my unemployed adult child out of my house?
Make him uncomfortable. If you give him everything he wants and fed him, he will never leave until he retires. No money, no computer, no cell phone, no game machine, no iPad, no television, no radio, music, no heat or air conditioning, no snacks, and no food. You will not have to kick him out. He will want to leave. Change your internet password to something he cannot guess, and don't give him the password. If his phone is on your phone bill, remove it. You can put a lock on kitchen cabinets and your refrigerator. You can install an AC unit that also has heat in your bedroom and disconnect the main house unit. Keep any television remotes in your locked bedroom or disconnect the living room television. Once he moves out, change all the exterior door locks and never give him a key. Oh, good Lord. Did you think that buying him every video game he wants, or that smartphone he texts his friends with, that by osmosis he'll learn the value of hard work and self-determination? Did you think that by providing him with a semi-private man cave, that he'll learn the joys of walking in the world with his peers? Did you honestly believe that by letting his girlfriend move into your home, also rent-free most likely, that he'd be motivated to move out so he can spend time with his girlfriend without the prying eyes of his parents? When did you magically expect your son to grow a backbone when you obviously haven't provided the means for him to do so? Sure, at age 18, the law recognizes him as an adult, but you haven't. You continue to treat him like a child, and therefore he has the idea that he is a child. This mess is entirely on you, and you must fix it. And since he is 25, it is all the more urgent because this is the time when his brain is making its final adjustments in understanding decision-making. As I said in Beth Turnage's answer to What Should I Do About My 20-Year-Old Son Who Doesn't Work, Sleeps Until Past Noon Every Day, and verbally disrespects me by calling me dumb and stupid, I'm divorced and struggle daily. He is killing me. Sit down with your son when you are both calm. This may be difficult because his video game addiction takes up all his time, and when he's not playing, he's jonesing, as we used to say, from not playing. And BTW, yes, you have every right to feel guilty about this because you didn't put the appropriate guidelines in place when he started playing video games. But hey, a whole generation of parents are guilty of this, so you aren't alone. Before you sit down with him, write a list of 3 things you expect him to do. Now, this is between you and him, but I suggest the following. 1. Get a job. 2. Go to school. 3. Pay 1/2 of his earnings for rent. The other half goes for school expenses. Now for the sit down. Tell him that you don't know where the time went, but you suddenly realized that he is a man now and that you aren't doing him any favors by treating him like a child. Apologize for treating him like a child. You were silly and perhaps a bit selfish for doing so because you love him and didn't want him to move away. And this you realize now is bad because it robs him of the wonderful things about being adult. You can't allow this to happen anymore. Then you calmly tell him that you don't care what he does all day, except he must do these 3 things. If not, 3 months from today, you will have the sheriff remove him. You may have to get legal advice about the eviction process in your state. For as long as he goes to school and gets training for a career, then you won't kick him out. You do, however, expect him to pay rent, so sorry, not sorry. This is the price he pays for failing to get himself out the door in the first place. Tell him to help him out. You will do your part and not coddle him as a child. You will not give him money. You will not let him use the car. You will not make him dinner. You will not do his laundry. You will no longer buy the special snacks and drinks he likes. You will keep a big jar of peanut butter in the fridge and keep the bread stocked just because you have a mother's heart and don't want to see him starve. He is now responsible for himself, except for housing, which you'll help out with, until he gets on his feet. Don't debate any of this. Just leave the table and don't discuss it anymore. Don't nag, suggest, whine, or plead. He is an adult and needs to pick up his own slack and underwear and socks. If he doesn't move the needle, in 3 months, evict him. And I'll add, for the girlfriend, she needs to get a job and contribute. If she doesn't, send her home to her parents. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
The same way you would evict anyone else. Start by providing him with written terms for staying there, including all charges and other expectations. Then, if when he fails, provide proper notice, then start the eviction process. It really doesn't matter that your son doesn't sign the lease terms, just the fact that you provided them should be enough. If he doesn't sign, just include a cover letter citing a change in tenancy terms to that written document. Keep your own copies. Everything regarding this must be documented in writing. Don't discuss it verbally, that will only muck things up. Email should do because you can print out the documentation when you go to court.